Hey Sue, this is Frank from Max Digital, and I wanted to shoot you over this quick video with some specific things that you guys can do yourselves to help bring in more business by better utilizing both your website and your Google Business profile. All right, so I see that you guys are in New Jersey. You service the central New Jersey area, and you're kind of in between Trenton and Newark. So I just did a quick search on Plumber in Trenton, New Jersey, and these are the search results that come up. And since 90% of the people never click past the first page, if you're looking to grow your business, you're going to want to try to get on as many sections of this page as possible. So if you're not looking to advertise with Google, then you would want to focus on getting into the second and third section. Now, I know that you guys are located actually in Monroe and that you guys are already in the Google Map Pack, the second section here for Monroe. If you did have other offices throughout New Jersey, the recommendation would be to set up a Google Business profile for each of the locations so that you can rank and participate in the volume that is coming, or the traffic that's coming to this search results page, which I'll show you in just a little bit. So then after the map pack, this is the organic section down below, and the ranking for the organic section is based on the strength of your content and your backlinks profile. And so this is where your actual website will start to show up as opposed to up top, which was the Google Business profile. And so the building up the website is important because it actually will show up in all the different towns that you guys are near, as long as you have built your site to rank that way. And so I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here. So after you get past these first directory sites here, Yelp and Angie's List, you start to see individual websites starting to show up. So I wanted to compare your content and backlinks profile to Mr. Cheap Plumbing, which is the #1 plumbing website in the Trenton area. So let me just click over to okay, I'm on your website here, and one thing I did notice, the site looks really good. One thing I did notice is that you have less than the 15 to 2,000 words that Google looks for what they consider to be an authoritative site or an expert in the niche, and that does help you in the ranking. Obviously, what's most important is that you beat out the amount of content that your competitors have. So that's just something to be aware of if you did want to add to your content. That could boost you in the ranking a bit. But the other thing that's really important is it's not just about the number of words. You also have to build your content with the thought in mind of ranking in the different areas that you serve. And so what's important is that your content be dense in local buyer intent keyword phrases. And keyword phrases are just the phrases that you want your website to be found for online. And so you want those keyword phrases, since you're a service provider, to represent or include both the service and the location that you're servicing. So I use this tool here called Ahrefs to look at different websites and kind of the analytics behind them. And so here's your website here, and I can see you're currently ranking for 192 keywords right here. So if I click into that, I can actually see exactly what keyword phrases you're ranking for. And it looks to me that so here is, a lot of them are just your actual name, which is typical for a business. That this is for, when somebody's searching for your name directly. But here, right here, this is a local buyer intent keyword phrase. It's searched 70 times per month, and you're ranking 10th in the 10th position for that. And so anytime you see a actual service that you provide and the location after it, like this one here, Plumbing, New Jersey, or NJ, searched 40 times per month, you're ranking in 11th position. That's a local buyer intent keyword phrase. So you have some of those that you're ranking for. Obviously, the higher you rank, the better, the more traffic you're going to get. So I wanted to just compare what Mr. Cheap is doing, which, by the way, has less content than you. But his rank is, like I said, or showed you, is the #1 ranking site for Trenton anyway. And what I wanted to show you is they are ranking for 65 keywords. But if you look at how they have organized it, they are ranking by the city, because I guess they must have realized that there's more searches for the city than there is for the state. And I know you are covering central New Jersey, which might be a larger geographic area. But you'll see that the really good websites, what they do for service providers anyway, is they create a separate location page for every city that they service. And the reason is because it allows allows you to have a whole page dedicated, or whole amount of content that's dedicated to those local buyer intent keyword phrases that are specific to that city. And so that allows Google to be able to see that that specific page is a really, really good match for what is being searched for. And so you could see here that they are ranking the 4th position for Trenton Plumbing, which is searched 100 times per month, or Plumber in Trenton, on average another 100 searches per month. And so you can see there's different variations for how a plumber is being searched for people in the Trenton area. And so that allows them to participate in that large amount of traffic. So I was looking at, I didn't see it here as much in Trenton, but I noticed if you look at Newark, if you do the same search for plumber Newark, New Jersey, you will see Aladdin Plumbing. They have a specific page dedicated to Newark. They have another one for Clifton, New Jersey, and so they're able to rank in all these different places and take advantage of all the different searches in each location, because they have content built around that specific location by again separating it out by page. So that is an opportunity for you if you were looking to grow. That's one way to do it, and that's what I wanted to cover on content. The last thing I wanted to cover was backlinks. Backlinks are just links from other websites over to your website, and they give legitimacy to your site in Google's eyes because they act as an endorsement of your site by those other sites. And so with Google being a popularity contest, you want to have more backlinks than your competitors have. But it's not just about quantity in this case, you also need to have quality. So Google will penalize you if you are linked to spammy sites and reward you if you are linked to more authoritative sites. And so the way to tell that is by looking at every website has a DR score, and that's your trust score with Google. And so a really good site has a DR score of 30 or greater. So you would want to look at your links, or the domains, the referring domains that you are linked to, and try to, actually, you can go out to your competitor's site, which I don't think he's got very good ones either. I think might have less than you have. Yeah. Oops. Let me go back to that other page. He's got a DR score of 0. So he's got 30 referring domains, which is about the same amount as you. He's got a lot of backlinks, but he's got a lot of backlinks from bad spammy websites. So he's only beating you because he's got that location page specifically for Trenton. And so, or he's got it's his homepage in this case, but it's geared around Trenton. He's built those words in. So if you had a location page again for every city and you had a decent backlink profile, that is going to elevate you to be able to show up here. And eventually you'd actually beat out these directory sites if you had your content built specifically and had those backlinks that were strong enough to power you up past these guys. These guys have very few backlinks, but they do have a high DR score because of their root domain. Yelp.com, for example, has, it's obviously a very strong site. A lot of people use it, very trusted by Google. So that gives them some power. But if you build some backlinks, you'd be able to outrank them as well. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, feel free to respond to the email. If you wouldn't mind just replying to let me know if you found the information valuable so that I can continue to add value to small businesses, I would greatly appreciate it. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.